And focus right down into the pelvic area. Feel for drawing energy from the earth through the pelvis up into belly and up into your heart. And then soften the shoulders down away from your ears. Activate your feet. Spread the toes, spread the balls of your feet. And then make this very purposeful. So as you're sitting here now, feel for lengthening your smallest toe away from you. So it's actually lengthening away from the top of your feet. And then notice how that feels. It's one of those areas we tend to neglect. Lengthen your toe away from you and feel as if you're continually spreading the toes. Lengthen your middle toe out away from you. And lengthen your second toe and then your big toe. Almost feels very alien because these are areas that we often neglect. So keeping the focus today on all parts of you. As you ground down into your sit bones, feel this. Feel as your sit bones pressing to the floor. Breathing into lower back and lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. Lengthen mid ribs away from lower ribs and your upper ribs away from your mid ribs. And as you breathe out, relax your forehead. Breathe into your side ribs. Feel your ribs opening out wide towards your armpits. So as if your lungs are spreading out, touching the side ribs, and you're opening out as much as you can. And as you breathe out, relax your jaw. Focus on the area beneath your navel, so about 3 to 4 fingers down below your navel, and then breathe there, lifting belly away from pelvis. Feel your diaphragm as it lifts, as it spreads. Now relax your belly and exhale. Belly's all the way back to spine. On the next breath, as you breathe, lift your chest. Keep inhaling as you lift your collarbones. Keep inhaling as feel as if you're lifting right up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, your shoulders are softening down away from it. Breathe into the back of your heart. Feel for energizing your heart with this breath. And as you breathe out, soften the shoulders down. And then inhale, release. Change, bring the soles of your feet together for Balakanasta. Bring your hands back behind you so that you're on your fingertips. And then feel as if you're pushing the floor away as you lift up. You feel your chest is lifting up. Now, your pranayama today is inhale for 10, hold for 10. When you exhale, you're bringing your hands forward of your shins and exhaling through the mouth, pulling the belly back into Uddiyana. Hold for about 8 counts as you can. Sit bones press it down, breathe in, inhale 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath, hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands forward of shins and exhale through mouth. Exhale completely. Chin is tucking into chest. Pull your belly in, pull it up. Feel your ribs as they expand towards the side. Feel your lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum, but your shoulders are soft away from your ears. Inhale, release. Push the floor away, breathe in as you come on back up. Push the floor away with hands. Breathe in, lengthening, lower ribs away from waist. You're breathing in for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 10. So activate your feet. Toes are spreading. Ball of the foot is spreading. Keep feeling as if you're lengthening your toes away from you. Chest is lifted. Shoulders are down. And exhale through mouth. Your chin tucks into chest. Suck your belly in. Pull it up. Spreading your ribs and spread the diaphragm. Come up. Last one. Hands back behind. Sit tall. Breathe in deeply. Hold the breath. Lift your chest. Sit bones are pressing down. Feel for that dynamic opening. Your chest is lifting, sit bones are pressing down, and your shoulders are soft away from your ears. Hands forward. Exhale, strong exhale. Exhale completely. Tuck the chin to chest. Suck your belly in. Pull it up. Spreading your ribs. Spread diaphragm. And keep feeling for hollowing your belly out. And inhale, release. Push the floor away. Breathe in as you come all the way back up. Your next pose today is seated side bend in shoelace pose. So in your shoelace pose, you're bringing your left foot over your right thigh. So your right foot eases towards the left edge of the mat, and your left foot comes over your right thigh in this way. That's a difficult reach. Place your left foot onto your right calf, or place your left foot onto the floor, creating a double right angle, or place your left foot onto a block, reaching your heels out away from you. Bring your right hand down by your right hip, and then reach the hand about 12 to 15 inches away from that hip. Relax your right ear with right shoulder. Press down into left sit bone, and as you breathe in, stretch your left arm up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, you're reaching your left arm over your left ear. Relax your right ear with right shoulder. Now breathe into the right side ribs, lengthening right side ribs away from right hip. Press your left sit bone to floor, reaching your left arm over your left ear. On the next breath, draw your chest towards your chin. And as you breathe out, relax both shoulders down away from it. From your pelvic bowl, as you breathe in, lift your belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, wrap that left shoulder reaches over left ear. Second arm position. On the next breath, as you breathe in, stretch your left arm, just the arm is moving down towards the side. And as you breathe out, keep chest lifted, but soften the left shoulder away from you. Now breathe into the left side of your neck. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, relax your jaw. Chin low slightly towards the right side of chest. Inhale, lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, both shoulders away. Let the arm pull you up, and use your right hand to support your head and neck once you're up. And then change the cross of your legs. Shoelace with your right foot over your left thigh. Your left foot is reached to the left edge of the mat, to the right edge of the mat. Flex the toes back towards the shins. Make any adjustments so you'll feel this into hips, not into knees. Place your left hand by left hip, reach the hand about 12 inches away from the hip. And relax your left ear with left shoulder. Pressing into right sit bone, breathe in, stretch your right arm up, spread the fingers. And as you breathe out, lengthening your right arm over right hip. As you breathe in, lift your left side ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, relax both shoulders down. Breathe into belly. Lift your belly away from pelvis. And as you ground down into your sit bones, you're reaching your right arm over right hip. As you breathe in, expand your ribs. And as you breathe out, wrapping that right shoulder as you reach that right arm over right hip. Second arm position, just move the arm. As you breathe in, reach your right arm down towards the right side. Hand stops about 12 inches from floor. And as you breathe out, relax your neck. Breathe into the right side of your neck. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, relax your jaw. Feet still active, lower your chin slightly towards the left side of chest. As you breathe in, lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. Keep the chest lifted, but exhale, shoulders soften down. Use your right arm, breathe in, reach your right arm away, let the arm pull you up, and use your left hand to support your head and neck as you come all the way back up. Coming down into your abdominal sequence now, you'll be lying down on your back, starting with elbow to knee. So if your back is tweaking, you can use your blanket, your towel to support your lower back. You can do this pose with your soles of your feet onto the floor. So you lie down on your back, starting with elbow to knee. Lie down on back. Lift the feet up off the floor, the knees are bent, hands are clasped behind your head and neck. Inhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up away from the floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl elbows up, reach your elbows to left knee, straighten your right leg. Your right leg, it reaches forward away from hip. Pull lower belly down to floor. Inhale, bring your head back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, press your lower back down. Exhale, curl elbows up, both elbows to right knee, straighten left leg. Now reach out with the balls of your feet. Spread the toes, spread the balls of your feet. Pull belly in at the end of the exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, press your lower back down. Exhale, curl elbows up, elbows to left knee, reaching your right leg forward away from your waist. Now lower your right foot, your right leg about 6 inches. Keep moving the thigh away from hip. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl up. Reach your right elbow up, the shoulder blades are off the floor. Curl elbows up, and then lengthen your left leg. Lower the leg about 6 inches, and pull belly down to floor. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. The top rim of the sacrum compresses the floor. Exhale, curl elbows up, both elbows to left knee, straighten right leg. Now you're reaching your right thigh away from you. Pull belly down. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. The lower back presses to floor. Exhale, curl elbows up, both elbows to right knee, straighten left leg. Now reach your left leg forward away from waist and pull lower belly down to floor. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. We're up leveling. When you exhale, curl elbows up, reach both elbows to left knee, straighten your right leg. This time your right leg is reaching straight up towards the sky. Place your left foot on the inside of right thigh or place it onto the top of the thigh. Hold up. And as you exhale, send your right leg up towards the sky. As you reach your elbows up, pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back down. Exhale, curl tailbones up, both elbows to left knee, right knee straighten left leg. Left leg is reaching straight out and up towards the sky. Place your right foot on the top of your left thigh. And then exhale, keep sending the left leg straight up. Reach elbows up, pull belly down. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and lower back presses down. Exhale, curl tailbones up, both elbows to left knee. Straighten your right leg. Right leg reaches straight up towards the sky. Place your left foot on the top of your right thigh by the hip. And then breathe in. And as you breathe out, reach your right leg straight up. Reach your elbows up. Feel the sending thighs away from hips. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back down. Exhale, curl tailbones up. Both elbows to right knee, straighten left leg. Left leg is reaching straight up. Reach out with the balls of your foot. Pull belly in. Place your right foot on the top of your left thigh by the hip. Breathe into left hip. And as you breathe out, as you curl tailbones up, send that left leg straight up. Reach your elbows up to the sky. Send your right thigh away from hip. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and exhale, release. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor, and place your feet down onto the floor. Bring the soles of your feet together so the knees are out towards the side, and relax your arms onto the top of your thighs by pelvis bone. Just giving yourself time to notice how your body's feeling whilst you're opening into pelvis, opening into lower back. And then breathe into where you're feeling this. Use your hands to roll your knees together. And then your next pose is abs with a roll or abs with a block, whichever version of this you have today. So you'll lie down on your back. Just as a point, sometimes when I'm doing abs with the roll, this is an elasticated band. Sometimes I do this pose and I place my feet between it like so. And you lie down on your back. So this is like an up level. You place the roll between your thighs. A real up level. Place the block between your ankles and squeeze the block in this way. This is an up level to the same pose. Hands are clasped behind your head and neck. So breathe into lower back. Hold the breath, squeeze the block. And as you exhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up away from the floor. Now squeeze the roll again and stretching your legs up towards the ceiling. Reach out with the balls of your feet. Pull belly in. Inhale, lower your head and shoulders to the floor. Hold the breath, press your lower back to the floor. Now curl tailbones up and reach your legs straight up. As you exhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up away from the floor. Squeeze the roll and stretch. Keep reaching your legs up towards the ceiling. Pull belly in. Inhale, lower your head and shoulders to the floor. Hold the breath and press your lower back down. Now curl tailbones up, reach your legs up. Exhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up away from the floor. Squeeze the roll again and then stretch. Keep stretching your legs up towards the sky. Pull belly in. Inhale, lower your head and shoulders to the floor. Hold the breath. The top rim of the sacrum presses to the floor. Now exhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up away from the floor. Squeeze the roll and then reaching your legs up towards the sky. Pull belly down to the floor. Inhale, lower your head and shoulders to the floor. Hold the breath. Press your lower back to the floor. Now exhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up. Lift the chest. Reach your elbows up. Feel the broadening across your back. Curl tailbones up again and squeeze the roll. Stretching your legs to the sky. Pull belly in. Inhale, lower your head and shoulders to the floor. And exhale, bend the knees and place your feet down onto the floor. Keep the roll between your thighs. Your next pose is bridge. So as you lie down on your back, bring your the roll halfway between pelvic bone and knees. Reach down with your soles of your feet onto the floor. Reach down with your fingertips and brush the heels, and then relax your arms down by your side. Relax your neck and shoulders down, away from it. As you press your feet to the floor, breathe in, lengthening ribs away from waist. Feel your moving chest to chin. Exhale, tilt pelvis and lift pelvis up away from the floor. Breathe into belly and move your belly away from pelvis. Move your chest to chin. And as you breathe out, lift up. Push the floor away with your feet as you lift. As you breathe in, you're lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, lift up. Push the floor away. Feel as if you're pushing pubic bone right to sky. Breathe into your side ribs. Deep breath, expanding your ribs out to side. And as you breathe out, lift up. Send thighs, knees away from you. One more breath. Breathe into your spot. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, tilt pelvis, lower upper back to floor. Tilt pelvis as you lower mid back to floor. Tilt pelvis lower all the way down to floor. Once you're all the way down, move the roll or the block and roll to your right side. Left hand is by chest. Breathe in. And exhale. Push the floor away as you come up. Use your hand to support your head and your neck. Okay, your next pose is coming into your inversions, starting with dolphin. You're doing dolphin with your hands clasped. So you're measuring up in the same way, hands onto your biceps, triceps. You clasp your hands together, elbows are down onto the floor. So hands down onto the shoulders, reach your hands forward, spread and clasp your hands. Relax your neck and shoulders, look at your own knees or your own toes. Breathe into upper back, lift, spread the back, curl toes under. Exhale, lift the knees off the floor. Push the floor away with your forearms and reach your chest back to thighs and knees. Now breathe into upper back. Feel the broadening across your upper back. And as you breathe out, reach your heels to the floor as you move your chest to thighs and knees. On the next breath, breathe as if you're breathing into armpits and feel as if you're energizing your side ribs. And as you breathe out, reach back, opening your heart as you reach back. Now breathe into pelvic bowl and feel as if you're moving belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, reach back, chest to thighs and knees, heels to floor. One more breath here, deep breath, inhale. And exhale, lengthen, push the floor away, move chest back to thighs and knees and reach your heels to floor. Inhale, release, bend the knees and come all the way down and take a breath in, embryo. Your arms relax down by your side, the shoulders relax down away from your ears. And from here, ease your hands under the shoulders. Push the floor away as you come up for dolphin. This time, do dolphin with your palms facing upwards. So you're measuring up in the same way, hands are onto your biceps. Elbows come down onto the floor. Reach your hands forward, turn the palms up. Keep the elbows tucked in so the elbows are slightly narrower than the shoulders. Relax your neck and shoulders, relax your upper back. If your shoulders tweak and you don't want to put the weight onto the shoulders, then your pose is bird wing. You'll be onto your knees, sorry, and then from here you breathe in, you draw your hands together, exhale, open up, reaching your elbows back, squeeze your elbows in. So do 8 of those poses if you're not doing the dolphin with palms up. You're doing dolphin, palms up, measure up, elbows down, reach your hands forward, turn the palms up. Reach your thumbs, keep pressing your thumb side down towards the floor and press down also with the inside of your forearm. Relax your neck and shoulders and then breathe into upper back. Lift, spread the upper back. Feel the broadening across your upper back. Curl toes under. Exhale, lift your knees off the floor. Push the floor away as you reach your chest back to thighs and knees. Reach back, chest moves back to thighs and knees. Breathe into upper back, deep breath. Feel you're spreading your upper back. And as you breathe out, reach back. Feel as if you're wrapping the shoulders as you reach back. Relax your neck and relax your throat. Now breathe in and move your belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, stretch back. Back of the thighs, back of the calves reaches to the back wall. As you breathe in, fill up with this breath. And exhale, reach back. Keep pushing the floor away with your forearms as you reach back. Inhale, release. Bend the knees and come all the way down to the floor. Push the floor away and come up. Stand on the midpoint of your mat for Nauli. In your Nauli, you're standing with your feet about mat distance away from you. Hands onto your thighs, heel of the hands pressing the thighs down, lifting the toes, spreading the toes. So in Nauli, you're taking inhale, you keep the neck relaxed, and then you breathe in, and then you exhale through the mouth. Chin tucks into chest, suck your belly in. Feel your side ribs are pulling in. And shift the belly side to side, rolling the belly, creating a tumble dry effect with the belly. And then breathe in and exhale. Pull your belly in and up, and then feel as if you're pushing the mid part of your belly out. Shift the belly to side, using your hips to accentuate the movement. And then breathe in and exhale. Do the other side. Belly's in, chin tucks in. Keep accentuating that movement as you shift from side to side. Last one here. Breathe in. Exhale. Tuck the chin in, suck the belly in, and start shifting the belly from side to side. Use your hips. And then release. Come to the front of your mat, start your salutations. So if your knees are tweaky, place your mat, blanket, whatever you do to support your knees, place it onto the floor. And then standing at the front of your mat. Salutations. Exhale, bring your hands together at your chest. Press your feet to the floor. Lift the toes, spread the toes, and spread the balls of your feet. As you breathe in, reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Telescoping ribs as you reach up. Keep the length, and as you exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Hands to floor. Lunge, breathe in, step your left leg back. Bend your left knee, place your left knee to the floor. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step your right leg back, step it back for plank. Reach back into heels. Now bend the knees, and as you breathe out, lower down, keep elbows in. Cobra. As you breathe in, move your chest and ribs forward, lengthening your legs back. And exhale, release. Lower down, hands over the shoulders, press it back, downward dog. Lunge, inhale, step your left foot forward between the hands. Place your right knee to the floor. Push the floor away as you're stretching your arms to sky. Exhale, hands down, step your right foot forward, forward bend. Inhale, stand. Lengthen through the spine as you reach your arms to sky. Exhale, hands together at chest. As you breathe in, stretching your arms up. Lift your chest and lift your back ribs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, breathe in. Step your right foot back. Bend your right knee, place your right knee to the floor. Pad the knee if you need. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms to sky. Exhale, hands down. Step your left foot back for plank. Reaching back into heels, and as you breathe out, bend the knees, lower down, keep elbows in. Cobra, inhale. Move chest and ribs forward as you lengthen legs back. Exhale, release. Lower down and press back. Downward dog. Lunge, breathe in. Step your right foot forward between the hands. Place your left knee to the floor. Push the floor away as you stretch your arms to sky. Exhale, hands down. Step your left foot forward, forward bend. Inhale, stand. Lengthen through the spine as you reach your arms to sky. Exhale, hands together at chest. Inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs. Lift the chest. Reach your arms up, reach your arms back, opening shoulders. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, breathe in, step your left leg back. Bend your left knee, place your left knee to the floor. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms to sky. Exhale, hands down. Step your right leg back, step it back for plank. Reach back into heels, bend the knees, exhale, lower down. Keep elbows in. Cobra, inhale. Move chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, release, lower down and press it back, downward dog. Lunge, inhale, step, left foot forward between the hands. Place your right knee to the floor. Push the floor away as you reach your arms to sky. Exhale, hands down. Step your left foot forward, forward bend. Inhale, stand. Lengthen through the spine as you reach arms to sky. Exhale, hands together at chest. Inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg back. Bend your right knee and sweeping your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down. Step your left foot back, step it back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe down, keep elbows tucked in. Inhale, cobra. Move chest and ribs forward as you lengthen legs back. Exhale, release. Go down and press it back, downward dog. Lunge, breathe in. Step your right leg forward between the hands. Left knees to the floor. Push the floor away as you reach your arms to sky. Exhale, hands down. Left foot steps forward, forward bend. Inhale, stand. Lengthen through the spine as you reach your arms to sky. And exhale, hands together at chest. Chair pose. As you breathe in, bend the knees and sweep your arms out and up to sky. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. As you breathe in, scoop chest forward away from thighs and knees. And as you breathe out, step or hop it back into plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keep elbows tucked in. Cobra, as you breathe in, move chest and ribs forward as you lengthen your legs back. And as you breathe out, release. Lower down and press it back. Downward facing dog. Warrior one, as you breathe in, step your left foot forward by your left hand. Ease your right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Bend your left knee and feel as if you're reaching your left thigh forward. Press back into your right heel, and as you breathe in, stretch up. And as you breathe out, go in a little deeper. Twisting warrior. On the next breath, breathe in, stretch your right arm up, left hands onto your left thigh. And as you breathe out, your right elbows over your left thigh. You make a fist, place your left hand on top. Reach back into your right heel. And as you breathe in, lengthening your lower ribs away from your sacrum. And as you breathe out, roll the chest open towards the left. Now focus deep into pelvic bowl. And as you breathe in, move your belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, send your sit bones back towards your right heel. Breathe into your mid back, deep breath. As you press against your left thigh, rolling chest away from your left thigh. Neck is relaxed. Your right is with right shoulder. On the next breath, feel the drawing chest through your arms. And as you breathe out, relax your left shoulder away from left hip. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your front foot. Now, place your right hand down onto the floor, aligning the fingers with the toes of your left foot. The right hand is 6 to 12 inches away from, and also place your right hand onto a block. And then from here, you're moving into easy twisting warrior, reaching your left arm up to sky. So reach back into your right leg, and as you breathe in, lengthening the ribs forward on the right side. Press your left foot to the floor, twist away from your left leg. If this is stronger than you want it to be, you can place your right knee to the floor. Now breathe in, anchor into your left foot and glide your left side ribs forward away from left hip. And as you reach your right leg away from you, open, twist towards the right. As you breathe, breathe into lower back. Keep lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, open out towards the left. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your front foot. Hands, step your right foot forward about 10, maybe 12 inches. Your next pose is pyramid. So both feet are facing in the same direction, and your feet in weight from heel to heel, they are hip distance apart, and they're about 2.5 feet away from each other in lengthways. Bring your hands onto the top of your left thigh. Pyramid with traction. So as you press your hands against your thigh, press your feet to the floor, and as you breathe in, you're lifting, lengthening belly away from the top of your left thigh. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward over your left thigh. Now breathe in, keep stretching, keep lengthening away from the top of your thigh. And as you breathe out, pull belly in. Go deeper, right from pelvic bowl. Breathe in, feel as if you're sucking your belly up away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, folding forward, soften the shoulders. If you want to go further, bring your hands onto the floor, either side of your front foot. And then breathe in, lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, back of the thighs reaches back. You're bringing your chest and your forehead closer towards your left shin. Inhale, release. Step your left foot back for plank. Reach your right heel back. Bend the knees, lower down, keep elbows tucked in as you're coming down. Bring your hands forward for low cobra. As you breathe in, move your chest and ribs forward whilst you're reaching your legs back. And as you breathe out, release. Lower down, hands over the shoulders. Breathe in, toes curled under. And exhale, press it back, downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in. Step your right foot forward by your right hand. Using your left foot slightly towards the left edge of the mat. You push the floor away as you reach your arms to the sky. Bend that front knee and feel for sending your right thigh forward. Reach back into your edge of your left foot and breathe in, stretch up. And as you breathe out, taking it a little deeper. As you breathe, lift your belly away from pelvis. Feel your chest moves to chin. And as you breathe out, taking it a little deeper. Twisting warrior. Right hand is onto right thigh. Breathe in, stretching your left arm is up. And as you breathe out, your left elbow is over your right thigh knee, where you make a fist with your left hand, bringing your right hand on top. Reach back into the edge of your left foot, and then breathe in, lengthen through the whole of the left side of your body. And as you breathe out, rolling chest open towards the right. Breathe into lower back. And as you breathe out, opening out a little bit more. If you place your right hand onto your sacrum and then press back into your left foot, and then as you breathe in, lengthen your lower ribs away from your hands. That is your right hand. And as you breathe out, as you open the chest, keep tucking your tailbones down. Feel that release into lower back. Place your right hand back onto left hand, and then breathe and move belly forward away from pelvis. Press your right foot to the floor as you roll chest open towards the right. Inhale, release. Place your left hand onto the floor, setting up for the twist, the easy twisting warrior. So your left hand will be on the floor 6 to 12 inches away from your right foot. You can place that hand onto a block and then breathe in, reaching out of your left side as you reach your right arm up to the sky. And as you breathe out, rolling chest open to the right, keep stretching that right arm up to the sky. Anchor into both feet. And as you breathe in, move forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, reach with the fingertips of your right hand. As you press your right foot to floor, breathe in, feel as if you're lengthening your belly away from the top of your right thigh. Reach back into your left heel as you open out towards the right. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your front foot. Step your left foot forward about 12 inches. Have your feet so that they are hip distance apart in widthways and about 2 feet away in lengthways. Pyramid with traction. So you bring your hands onto the top of your right thigh. Press your front foot into the floor, and as you breathe in, traction, ribs, belly away from the top of your thigh. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward. Keep the neck relaxed and soften the shoulders. Now breathe in and lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, fold in a little deeper. When you're ready, bring your hands down onto the floor. Press your right foot to the floor. Feel your inner legs are working. And then breathe in. Keep tractioning belly away from pelvis. And exhale, come in a little deeper into this pose. Inhale, release. Step your left foot forward. And then come to stand. Your next pose is option pose. Your pose is either forearm balance or dolphin against the wall. So if you're doing dolphin against the wall, you're starting with your feet up against the wall. Hands, clasp your hands in this pose today. So make hands onto your biceps. Your elbows are down onto the shoulders. The back of your feet get against the wall. Reach your hands forward, clasp your hands. From here, you relax your neck and shoulders. Breathe into upper back. Curl your toes under. Exhale, lift your knees off the floor and reach chest back to thighs and knees. So this might be your pose today. If it is, you're staying here for up to 6 breaths. If you're going further, step your feet onto the wall, 1 and 2. Stay here for up to 6 breaths. Pushing the floor away, moving chest to thighs and knees. Belly's pulling in. So if that is your pose, then you're there for up to 6 breaths. If you're wanting to have a go at forearm balance, only do this if you've got the space to do this and you feel super confident. You'll start in with your hands about 4 inches away from the wall. You're setting up just as you would for your dolphin. As you breathe in, you lift, you spread the back, you curl your toes under. And as you exhale, lift the knees off the floor and push back as you would for dolphin. From here, step your right foot forward a few inches. And then step your left foot back a couple of inches. You're pressing down into your right foot. And as you breathe in, step your left foot up onto the wall. So you're just stepping up, push the floor away as you reach your arms up towards the, you reach your feet up towards the sky. You stay here for
about 4 breaths if you can. If you're feeling really confident, take 1 foot away from the wall and stretch that leg up. And then take the other foot away from the wall. Keep reaching both legs up, reaching out with the balls of your feet. Your belly is pulling in, and you're sending your glutes up towards your heels in whichever pose you're in. Once you've done your count, if you're on the wall, step 1 foot onto the wall and step the other foot down, both feet will come down.
So keep pushing the floor away, keep the elbows tucking in so the elbows not flaring out towards the side, whatever pose you're in. And once you're done, come into downward facing dog. Meeting in downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, as you breathe in, glide your body forwards into plank. Reach back in. Bend the knees, lower down, come all the way down. Clasp your hands behind your back. As you breathe in, lift chest and lift legs. Send your legs straight back. Draw the chest and draw your shoulders down away from ears. Exhale, release. Bring your hands under the shoulders. Breathe into lower back and curl toes under. And exhale, press it back for downward facing dog. Feel the pushing floor away in your downward dog. On the next breath, as you breathe in, step your left leg forward between the hands for lunge. Place your right knees to the floor. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Bend that front knee. Press back into your right shin. And as you breathe in, telescoping ribs up. And as you breathe out, go in a little deeper. Twisting lunge. Place your left hand onto left thigh. Breathe in, stretch your right arm up. And as you breathe out, bring your right elbow over your left thigh knee. Place your left hand on top. Relax your right ear with right shoulder. Press into your right shin. And then breathe in, lengthening your ribs forward away from hip. And as you breathe out, rolling chest open towards the left. Neck is relaxed. Breathe into lower back and use this breath to warm this area up, to soothe this area. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're moving your belly away from pelvis. Then breathe into mid-back, deep breath. Press your left foot to the floor, twist away from your left leg. One more breath, deep breath, inhale, feel from your left thigh. And as you breathe out, roll both shoulders down. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your front foot. Your next pose is lounge lunge. So bring your right hand forward about 10 to 12 inches ahead of the shoulder. Use your left hand to traction your left thigh forward. You're reaching back into your right leg. And as you breathe in, glide the ribs forward on your right side. And as you breathe out, rolling the chest open to the inside of your left thigh. Deep breath, keep moving belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, reach your right leg back away from you. Press down with the inside of your left foot. Now breathe in, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, moving your chest closer towards your left leg. One more breath, deep breath. Keep lengthening your right ribs away from right hip. Feel as if the ribs are coming up into your right armpit. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're arcing the chest towards your left thigh. Inhale, release. Bring your hands on the inside of your left foot. Reach your right heel away from you. Your knee will come off the floor. Both hands are down on the inside of your left leg. Your next pose is lizard or Mancun stretch. So as you reach back into your right heel, breathe in and glide the ribs forward. And as you breathe out, bend your elbows and come down onto your forearms. If this is stronger than you want to be, then stay on the hands and keep reaching back into that right heel. You can place your right knee to the floor. Now breathe in and keep sliding the belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, reach your left sit bone back. As you breathe, breathe into lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And then breathe out, send your right heel back. One more breath, you're moving belly away from pelvis. And exhale, release. Place your right knee to the floor. Hands under the shoulders. Step your left foot back, step it back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down or bend the knees and lower down. Bring your hands, place your hands behind your back. From here, as you breathe in, lift your chest, lift your legs, reach your legs back. Now reach your arms down towards your sit bones and keep sending your legs back. Tops of the thighs are pressing to the floor, and as you breathe in, you're moving belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, reach your arms down towards your glutes, shoulders away from your ears. Keep lengthening your legs back, keep squeezing ankles towards each other. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale, release, lower down. Bring your hands under the shoulders. Breathe into lower back, curl toes under. And exhale, press it back, downward dog. Feel pushing floor away in your downward dog. Lunge, inhale, step your left foot forward between the hands. So right foot forward between the hands. Place your left knee to the floor. Push the floor away as you stretch your arms out and up to sky. Spread the fingers, spread the heel of the hands as you reach up. Twisting lunge. Place your right hand onto right thigh. Breathe in, stretch your left arm up. And as you breathe out, bring your left elbow over your right thigh and knee, where you make a fist and place your right hand on top. Relax your left ear with left shoulder. Press into your left shin. And as you breathe in, you're lengthening the ribs forward away from your right hip. And as you breathe out, rolling chest open towards the right. From your pelvic bowl, so go deep into pelvic bowl. And as you breathe in, feel you're moving belly away from pelvis. Press your right foot forward. As you breathe, feel for drawing chest, like as you're moving your chest through your arms. And as you breathe out, glide both shoulders down. Keep lengthening out of your left side. Inhale, release. Twisting lounge lunge. So bring your left hand forward about 12 inches ahead of the shoulder. Send your left leg straight back and bring your right hand onto your right thigh to traction your thigh forward. Anchor into your left leg. And as you breathe in, lengthening the ribs forward on your left side. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're moving your left side ribs to the inside of your right leg. Press your right foot to the floor. And then breathe and move your belly forward away from pelvis. Feel as if your chest is coming right up towards the chin. And as you breathe out, move your chest closer to the inside of your right leg. Keep stretching your left leg back. Now breathe into lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, press your right foot to the floor and feel for opening your left side ribs as you move your chest closer towards your right leg. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down on the inside
of your right foot. Now curl the toes under of your left foot and reach back into your left heel. That left knee will come away from the floor. Setting you up for Maine Coon stretch or lizard. From here, press back into your left foot, and as you breathe in, gliding the ribs forward. And as you breathe out, fold forward, put your forearms down onto the floor. Keep reaching back into that left heel. If that's stronger than you want it to be, then have your hands onto the floor or use a block and have your forearms onto the block. If that is stronger than you want it to be, then place your left knee to the floor. You're breathing into lower back, you're lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, as you fold a little deeper, send your right sit bone back. Breathe into belly, move belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, reaching back into that left heel. Press your right foot to the floor and breathe in. Glide your right ribs forward away from right hip. And exhale, release. Come all the way down to the floor. Place your knee to the floor and step your right leg back. Step it back for plank. You reach back into right heel. And as you breathe out, lower down. Keep elbows tucked in as you lower down. Cobra, as you breathe in, move chest and ribs forward whilst lengthening your legs back. Shoulders relaxed away from ears. Squeeze your elbows in. And as you breathe out, lower down and press it back for turbo dog. Bend the elbows. Squeeze your elbows in and feel the broadening across your back. From here, inhale, step your left leg forward between the hands for extended warrior. So your left foot is stepped forward. Your right hand comes down on the outside of your left foot. Fingers are aligned with toes, so you can have your right hand slightly further forward. You can place the block onto the floor by your left foot. Right hand is on the block. And as you breathe in, stretching your left arm up towards the sky. Reach back into your right leg, and as you breathe in, lengthening the ribs forward on your right side. And as you press your left foot to the floor, reaching your left arm to sky. Now breathe in and keep moving belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, reach. Push the floor away. Reach up with your left fingertips to sky. Breathe into lower back. Keep lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, rolling chest open a little bit more to the left. And then inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your front foot. From here, place your right knee to the floor. Bring your thumbs, so your thumbs are either side of the spinal column, and the heel of the hands is tucking the sacrum down. So you are in this pose now. Thumbs either side of the spinal column, heel of the hands tucked sacrum down. Press into your right shin, and as you breathe in, stretching the ribs out and up. And as you breathe out, bend that front knee and squeeze your elbows back, shoulders down. Press your front foot to the floor, left foot presses down, and as you breathe in, lift your belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, go a little deeper, pressing down into your left foot. The left heel feels as if it's reaching back to left sit bone. Now breathe in and telescope the ribs up. And as you breathe out, reach back, shoulders down away from your ears, keeping chest lifted. And inhale, release. Your next pose is pigeon. So you're bringing your left foot across towards your right edge of the mat. You're sending your right leg back as far away from you as you can. So from here, you're doing a pigeon forward bend.
Your hands are like center of the mat. And as you reach back into your right, press into your right leg, breathe in and lift and lengthen the ribs forward. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward over your left shin. Walk your hands forward so you can come all the way down. If you want to go further, curl the toes under of your right foot. Lift your right knee off the floor. Reach back into your right heel. And then from your pelvic bone, breathe in. Feel as if you're lifting, moving belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, reach back into your right heel, pull belly in. Breathe into lower back, lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, you're folding a little deeper into pose. One more breath here, deep breath. And exhale, release. Place your knee back onto the floor. Left, right knees on the floor. Hands on the shoulders. Curl the toes under of your right foot and step back into turbo dog. So you step your left foot back into downward dog. Bend the elbows, moving into turbo dog. Turbo dog is too strong. Stay in downward facing dog. Push the floor away. Spread the fingers. Breathe into upper back. Feel the broadening across your upper back. And as you breathe out, push the floor away, squeeze your elbows in, reach your elbow tips to the floor. Lunge, inhale, step your right foot forward between the hands. Place your left knee to the floor. Pad your left knee. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. And place your thumbs either side of your spinal column. Heel of the hands is tucking the sacrum down. As you press into your left shin, breathe in and telescope, lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, going a little deeper, bending that front knee. Press your right foot to floor, and then breathe in, lift your belly away from pelvis. Feel as if your chest is coming to chin. Keep the neck relaxed, and as you exhale, as you go a little deeper, squeeze your shoulders down, elbows are in. Last breath, get lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And exhale, release. Put your hands down onto the floor. Step your right foot back, step it back for plank. You will need your block or whatever you place between your thighs, you'll place that between your ankles. So you're stepping back into your plank, come down onto knees and placing the block between my ankles. And then lie down on your belly. From here, you're reaching your hands back so the hands are onto the floor. The block is between your ankles. When you breathe in, lift the chest, lift your legs, reach your legs back, squeeze the block. You can reach your arms back down towards the side of your feet. Now breathe in, keep feeling as if you're moving belly forward. And as you breathe out, reach your arms down towards your feet. Tailbone is tucking down and you're lengthening your legs back. As you breathe, keep feeling as if you're lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, send your legs back, tailbone tucks the heels. One more breath on this. Move belly forward away from pelvis. And exhale, release, lower down. Hands are under the shoulders. Breathe into lower back, curl toes under. And exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Feel the pushing floor away in your downward dog. Extended warrior. On the next breath, as you breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands. Keep your back knee off the floor. And bring your right hand on the outside of your left foot. Stretching your left arm up towards the sky. From here, as you reach back into your right foot, breathe in, wrap your left shoulder as you stretch your left arm forward over your left hip. As you breathe and press into your left foot, and then lengthen your belly away from the top of your left thigh.
And as you send your sit bones back, reaching that left arm straight forward over left ear. As you breathe in, keep lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, wrapping that left shoulder as you lengthen the left arm forward. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your front foot. Twisting lunge. As you breathe in, stretch your right arm up, open right side of your body. And as you breathe out, right elbows over the left thigh knee. Make a fist and place your left hand on top. As you breathe into lower back. Lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, rolling chest open towards the left. If you're going further today, interlock. Slide your left arm all the way around the back, tucking it onto your right hip. Right arm slides under your left thigh and bind the hands. If you're not able to bind in that way, then use the strap to bind. The strap is under your left thigh. The left arm comes around, takes hold of the strap by your right thigh, and your right arm comes around and takes hold of the strap of your right foot. And breathe in. On exhale, lift your right knee off the floor, reach your right heel back, opening the chest towards the left. As you press into your left foot, breathe in and move belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, arcing chest open towards the left, both shoulders down away from ears. One more breath, deep breath, keep lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, opening out to the left. Inhale, release. Place your right knee to the floor. And then release. From here, step your left leg back, step it back for plank. Reach back into the heels. And as you breathe out, lower down, keep elbows tucked in. Hands forward for low cobra. As you breathe in, you're drawing your chest and ribs forward as you lengthen your legs back. And as you breathe out, release. Lower down, hands under the shoulders, breathe in, toes curled under, and exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Feel for pushing the floor away in downward dog. If you want to go further, bend the elbows, do turbo dog. On the next breath, as you breathe in, step your right foot forward between the hands for lunge. Place your, it's not lunge, it's twisting, extended twisting warrior. So your left arm comes down on the outside of your right foot, reaching your right arm up towards the sky. Then wrap your right shoulder as you reach your right arm forward over your right ear. Reach back into your left foot and breathe and move your belly forward away from the top of your right thigh. And as you breathe out, as you reach your right arm forward, send your right sit bone back. Breathe into lower back. Keep lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, reach the fingertips forward. Keep reaching back into the edge of your left foot. On the next breath, as you breathe, move your belly, move your diaphragm, chest forward. Now reach your right arm forward, sending your right sit bones back. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down onto the floor, either side of your front foot. Place your left knee to the floor. Set up the twisting lunge. Reach your arms up towards the sky, shoulders down. Press into both feet, breathe in, stretch your left arm up, right hand is onto thigh. And as you breathe out, your left elbow is over your right thigh. Make a fist and place your right hand on top. Relax your left ear to left shoulder. Now breathe in and lengthen, stretching your ribs forward away from waist on your left side.
And as you breathe out, rolling chest open towards the right. As you breathe, keep moving belly away from pelvis. Press your right foot to the floor. Twist away from your right leg. Twisting lunge interlock. If you're going further, your left arm slides under your right thigh. Your right arm reaches around the back and binds your hand. If you're unable to make that bind and you have a strap, the strap is slide under your right thigh. Your right arm reaches around the back towards your left hip, taking hold of the strap by your left hip. Your left arm comes around and takes hold of the strap by your right hip. If you don't have a strap, then take hold of clothing by the respective hips. Press into your left shin, and as you breathe in, stretch and lengthening the ribs away from the waist on your left side. And as you press your right foot to the floor, opening towards the right. If you can, on the next breath, curl the toes under of your left foot. Breathe in, and as you exhale, push the floor away, lifting your left knee off the floor, opening out towards the right. Now breathe in and lengthen low ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, as you open to the right, relax both shoulders down. Press your right foot to the floor. Feel your inner legs are working, and then breathe in. Keep moving belly away from pelvis. Reach back into your left leg. Twist away from your right. And inhale, release. Place your left knee to the floor. Hands up under the shoulders. Step back into plank. Then reach back into heels. And as you breathe out, lower down, keep elbows tucked in. Place your block between your ankles and clasp your hands behind your back for both. Now as you breathe in, lift chest, lift legs, and reach your arms back down towards your glutes. Stay here, activate your feet, spread the toes. Breathe in and lift up. And as you breathe out, slide the shoulders down. One more. As you breathe, keep feeling you're moving belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, reach your arms back down towards your glutes. Inhale, release. Lower down and bring your hands under the shoulders. Take a deep breath into lower back, curl toes under. And as you breathe out, press it back into downward facing dog. Feel for pushing floor away in your downward dog. On the next breath, as you breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands for pigeon. So your left foot is come forward. Your left foot is easing towards your right edge of the mat. Straighten your right leg, reach your right leg straight back. So from here, your next pose is twisting pigeon towards your left thigh. Your left hand reaches by hip, it reaches away from the hip. You press into your right thigh and foot. Breathe in, stretch your right arm is up. And as you breathe out, your right arm comes over. So both arms are down on the left side of your body. You're creating a half moon shape on the right side of your body. Feel for easing your right hip closer towards the floor. Press into your right shin. And as you balloon the breath into your right side ribs, deep breath. And as you breathe out, bringing your chest over your left thigh. Neck is relaxed. Now actively, feet are active, both feet are active. So actively breathe into pelvic bowl, moving belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're folding over your left thigh. Breathe into lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, draw your right hip closer to floor. On the next breath, keep moving belly forward away from pelvis. And exhale, let your body just melt over your left thigh. Inhale, release. Bring your hands back to center. Your next pose is pigeon towards your front foot. So if you can bring your left foot forward slightly and then curl the toes under of your right foot. As you breathe down into pelvis, breathe in, lift the belly up away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, fold forward over your left shin, forward bend. Reach back into your right heel. That right knee is off the floor. Now breathe into lower back, lengthening lower ribs forward away from waist. And as you breathe out, reach back into that right heel. On the next breath from pelvic bowl, lift your belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, as you fold a little deeper, reach your right heel away from you. Inhale, release. Place your right knee to the floor. Walk your hands under the shoulders and push the floor away. Stay in pigeon for pigeon sternum to foot. You're now sitting on your left sit bone. Your left foot has eased up, so it's at a right angle. From here, if you can, you're bringing your left elbow into the arc of your left foot, and your right hand is on top. If you're not achieving that today, take hold of your left foot with both hands. Pressing down into your left sit bone as you breathe in, lift and lengthening the ribs away from that left hip. And as you breathe out, drawing your chest closer towards your left foot. Both feet are active. If you can, straighten your right leg. Now breathe in and move your belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, if you can, you're drawing your chest closer towards that left foot. Lengthen on the breath. Left sit bones presses to floor. Breathe in and lengthen low ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, feel firm. Keep moving belly away from pelvis. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your front foot. Curl the toes under of your right foot. Step your left foot back, step it back for plank. Reach back into heels. And as you breathe out, lower down. Keep elbows in. Cobra, as you breathe in, move chest and ribs forward. Lengthen the legs back. And as you breathe out, release. Lower down, curl your toes under and press it back. Downward facing dog. Feel the pushing floor away in your downward dog. Anchor into your right foot. Breathe in, lift your left leg up. And as you breathe out, stretch it back. Breathe into your left hip, deep breath. And as you breathe out, keep sending your left leg out and away from you. On the next breath, rise up on the tiptoes of your right foot. Release your left foot, place your left foot onto the floor. Breathe in and rise on the tiptoes. And as you breathe out, reach back, heels to floor, chest to thighs and knees. Pigeon. On the next breath, as you breathe in, step your right foot forward between the hands. Place your left knee to the floor and ease your right foot towards the left edge of the mat. Pigeon, twisting pigeon towards your right thigh. That left leg is lengthened right away from you. Your right arm comes by your right hip, reach the hand away, hands onto the floor. Your left arm is coming up, it comes over your right thigh. So you have a half moon shape down the left side of your body. Reach your left leg away from you, and as you breathe and anchor into left leg, lengthen side ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, you're folding over your right thigh. Try to get your left hip closer to floor. Now breathe into lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, let your body mount over your right thigh. Feet are active on both sides. Now breathe and move belly away from pelvis. Pull your belly in and reach your left leg back away from you. Inhale, release. Ease on out of the pose. Curl the toes under of your left foot. Lift your left knee off the floor and reach back into your left heel. Your next pose is pigeon forward bend. Your hands are under the shoulders. Your right foot is come across towards the left edge of the mat. Get down into pelvis, breathe in, lift the belly up away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward over your right shin. You can relax your forehead down onto the floor. You can make a little pillow for your forehead. You're reaching back into your left heel. Now breathe in, keep lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And exhale as you fold a little deeper. Keep both feet active. One more breath here, deep breath, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And exhale, release. Place your left knee to the floor. Sit down on your right sit bone and bring your right foot up so it's at a right angle. Twisting pigeon towards your right foot. You're bringing your right arm is up, your right elbow is tucking into the arc of your right foot. Your left hand is on top of the right. If that's more challenging than you want it to be, place both hands onto your right foot. Straighten your left foot if you can. Pressing down into your right sit bone. Breathe in, lift your side ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, you're folding closer towards your right foot. Be active. As you breathe in, keep moving belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're rolling chest open towards the left. Breathe into lower back. Lengthen the lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, send your left leg away from you. Last breath here. Deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. Release. Bring your hands down under the shoulders. Curl the toes under of your left foot. Step your right foot back. Step it back for downward facing dog. And then as you breathe in, rise up on tippy toes. Exhale, reach back, chest to thighs and knees, heels to floor. Anchor into your left leg. Breathe in, lift your right leg up and reach it back. Keep sending that right thigh away from you. And then breathe in, deep breath. And as you breathe out, keep reaching, send that right leg back. On the next breath, place your right foot to the floor. And as you breathe out, reach your heels to the floor. On the next breath, bend the knees, hop your legs between the hands, and come on down into a seated position. From here, you have an option. If you have a strap that's really big enough, you can turn it into a loop. So I know that that Clint had bought one of these straps the other day. So I'll show you the pose, and then you can decide which of these that you can do. If you've got a strap, you're making it into a big loop. I'll do it with this pose, and it's easier. So you'll be padding your back because you'll be on your back for a little while. So you lie down on your back. You're placing the strap, because this strap that I'm using has these loops in them. So I'm placing my foot into this strap in that way. I'm placing this foot into the strap in this way. And then placing the strap behind my neck. And my hands are sliding forward in here. So this is hammock. The strap is behind my head and my neck is supported. You can always place a towel between your neck and the strap. And you're pretty much just breathing into lower back, reaching your heels to the floor. So your alternative pose, if you're not doing hammock, is to do happy baby. So your hands are reaching up, taking hold of your feet. You reach your heels to the sky, knees to armpits, and just allow your body to relax. Hammock
is a really nice pose if you have the strap, but you need a wide strap to be able to do that. If you were using a conventional strap, you would be making the strap into a super big loop. So just slide the strap between here like that and turn it into a big loop like so. Then lie down on the back and placing the strap like so. The strap is then placed behind your head and you just relax into the pose. And you stay here. So this pose is hammock. If you feel this into your back of your neck, you can place a block or a blanket or a cushion behind your neck so you're not straining through the neck. And then just allow gravity to work. So you feel this opening into lower back and into pelvis. And you stay here. So you're breathing into lower back. And as you breathe out, allow your body just to let go into this. You will stay here for anything up to about 8 breaths. This really just opens into the sacrum and all of your lower back. So that's where you're going in that pose. That pose is called hammock. So take a couple more breaths, deep breaths. And exhale, pull your belly in as you press your lower back to the floor. Deep breaths, breathing into lower back, opening up into lower back, into sacrum. And exhale, allow your body to melt and release. Use your hands, draw your feet together, remove the strap from the back of your head if it's there, and then take the strap away from your feet. From here, final twist. Straighten your right leg straight forward and away from you. Your arms are out towards the side. Bend your left knee, draw the left knee towards your left shoulder. Bring your right hand across, take hold of the outside of your left thigh with your right hand. Breathe into lower back. And as you breathe out, draw your left knee across your body towards the floor. That knee may not come all the way to the floor. It really doesn't matter. Lengthen your left arm away from you and relax your left ear towards your left shoulder. Now breathe into belly and move your belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, send your right leg away from you. If your left knee comes closer to the floor, that's okay too. It really doesn't matter whether it gets there or not. You're breathing into lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, relax your left shoulder away from left ear. Deep breath, move belly away from pelvis. And exhale, feel for that release as you let go. Press your left arm to the floor, breathe in. And as you exhale, draw your left knee back to center. Place your left foot to the floor and stretch your left leg away. Bend your right knee so the sole of the foot is onto the floor. Release your left arm down on the outside of your right thigh. Breathe in, lift your right foot off the floor. And as you breathe out, draw your right knee across towards the left side of your body. Again, it doesn't matter whether the knee touches the floor. You're relaxing your right ear towards the right shoulder and the right shoulder is down away from you. Now breathe in and move belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, straighten your left leg away from you. Breathe into lower back. You're lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, that right knee comes closer towards the floor. If you have a block, you can also pad. You can place a block under your right thigh. Just it supports your back a little bit more. Now breathe in deeply. Move belly, move diaphragm, move chest. Feel as if these are moving towards your chin. And as you breathe out, relax your right ear with right shoulder. Release your left arm back, hands back onto the floor. Press both arms into the floor. And as you breathe in, draw your right knee back to center and place your right foot to the floor. Send your right leg away from you and relax your arms down by your side. Relax your shoulders down away from your ears. Bring your feet a little bit wider on your mat and set up for your final pose into Shavasana. Relax your shoulders down away from your ears. Letting go of your upper back. Relax your mid back and your lower back. Now take a deep breath. Inhale. Hold the breath. And then tighten your toes. Tight. Squeeze as much as you can. And then exhale, release. Deep breath. Inhale. Hold the breath. And then squeeze. Tighten your feet as tight as you can. Tighten your ankles, your calves. Tighten your shins, your thighs. Squeeze tight. Make them as tense as you can. And exhale, release. Now breathe in deeply. Hold the breath. Now tighten the glutes, pelvis, belly, chest, thorax. Tighten, tight as you can. And exhale, release. Take a deep breath, inhale. Hold the breath, then make a fist. Make it tight, no air, tight, tight, tight. Wrists, forearms tighten. Triceps, biceps, elbows, tighten as tight as you can. And exhale, release. And then breathe in. Hold breath. Now tighten shoulders, your neck, your jaw, your ears, forehead, your nose, eyes. Tighten. Tight, tight, tight. And exhale, release. Release completely. Allow your body just to let go into the mat. Completely relaxed in Shavasana. Feel how your body feels now that you're letting go from all of that tension, that tightness. Close your eyes. Still your mind. Just let go.
Feel the edges of your toes, the edges of your fingers. Feel your heart. And feel deep down into pelvic bowl. Feel all of these areas. Feel for drawing energy into these areas with your breath. Nourishing and feeding these areas. When you exhale, exhaling, completely letting go. On your next breath, stretch in a way that feels good to you. And on the next breath, bend the knees and move your knees towards your chest. Hug your knees close. Allowing your body to move side to side, forward and back. And then roll to your favorite side. With a very relaxed neck, breathe in. Bring your whichever hand it is onto the floor. Push the floor away as you come all the way up. Support yourself as you come up. Sit up tall, aligning the back of skull with sacrum. And then bring your hands together so the thumbs are lightly touching your sternum. Taking this time to notice how your body feels. Right down from your pelvic bowl, feel the energy that is moving through you now. Seats of strength, seats of power. Allow that energy to move through your body. So notice how your body feels now from when you started. And congratulate yourself for your practice today. Thanking you for allowing me to guide you through your practice this evening. And all that is honorable and all that is good in me salutes all that is honorable and good in you. Finishing with the breath, deep breath. And exhale. Namaste.